Serious mixtape.
The Lord is my shepherd.
Just need somebody to just ride to.
The Lord is my shepherd.
Do a little confession on repeat.
The Lord is my shepherd.
1 a.m. again.
And welcome back, YouTube. What's up? This is Andre Allen coming from the Andre Allen Network, and I have the beautiful Miss Georgetta Medlock on the side of me here. And we're gonna get into a topic that has, it sparked some interest amongst us. We said, hey, maybe we should talk about this. So we're gonna talk about going 50-50 in a marriage. Should we have two separate accounts, two separate bank accounts? Or should we all just contribute it into one pot and operate out of that one account for the family? So I'm gonna ask, Ms. Medlock, what do you think?
So first of all, let's back up, because I think this conversation started with D. Wade and Gabrielle Union. I think this is how this topic came up.
Right.
And then for me personally, so getting married again in my 40s and being a single mom for a long time,
Okay.
I was a little hesitant at first on putting all our monies together
Uh-huh.
because I had done it for such a long time by myself.
Okay.
So if you remember, it took me a little while to kind of get on board with this whole, let's put everything in one bank account.
Okay.
But I think for us, we have the household bills out of our one main account.
Uh-huh.
And I think because we do have different interests and, different things we want to buy, we do have those individual accounts that those monies come out of. But for the most part, our monies for us come out of one joint account for our household.
Right, exactly. Well, I think, your household and your marriage, y'all operate the way y'all want to operate. So let's say that, let's get that off top. However y'all do it, and if it works for you, it works for you. So we're just giving our opinion of what we think. I believe it's best to have one account. Everybody throw their money in one account, and the family operates out that account. Now, if you have, and that's for the family account to operate the family,
The
household
finance.
the household finance, household account. Now, if you have other interests and you have other accounts for business purposes, like if you got a business, if you got some, real estate going on, and you got to operate that, and she may have her thing going on for her business and her account, but I'm talking about just operating the family household through one account. So for my job that I have, the job that I work at, and where I'm selling, at my particular job, everything from my job goes to the family account, to the household.
That's right.
Right. So and I think her also, where she works, everything goes to the household. Now, we have other interests and other businesses where we earn money outside of our jobs. And so we have other accounts, I believe, for that. Is that correct, Mike?
But don't you feel that person should at least know about those accounts?
Oh, yeah.
Or should it be a secret?
No, I don't think it should be a secret. I think.
Why are you smiling like that?
No, I don't think it should be a secret. I think we should know about each other's other accounts, like business purposes. Now, I don't know if we should know, because sometimes I don't know how much is in those other accounts. Sometimes I don't know sometimes what's in the household account, because you more keep up with the household account as far as what we got available and that kind of thing. So I just know that when at the end of the month, when the money is being distributed into our accounts, it's going to one account. And so everything I make from my job goes into the household. And I just think that's a good way to do it, instead of having two separate accounts where you're operating out of one account and
now I do know some couples now, they do this 50-50 thing. Right. They do, the wife pays half of their mortgage and the husband pays the half. Wow. And however they do it, why they do it that way, I don't know. But apparently it works for them.
Right.
But I think like you said earlier, that every household has a, I guess
That's the preference, the desire.
preference,
That's
preference
how they
to-
want to do it.
to operate their families the way that they want to operate their
Right,
families.
right. And I
But
just,
that's like a roommate situation.
yeah,
don't you think?
I think it's like, I mean, first of all, it's too much to keep up with. I mean, I got to pay this bill, and then you pay this bill and pay this bill. To me, it's just easy. Just everybody just put their funds in one account, and then we just operate from there. I mean, to me, that's just easy. Because I mean,
But don't you think there's a matter of people that do that? Do you think like there's a trust issue? I think initially when we got married, I was in my 40s, and I had been single for a long time, so I had acquired a lot of investments and
Right.
all of these things that I had
Right.
before marrying you. But
Okay.
I think that people that are in that situation, I think sometimes that there is an issue with trust, or there's some issue going on there where you have
Okay.
to operate like that. That's just my assumption. It's that
Right.
particular situation. But there are many families that operate like that. I don't understand it. I don't necessarily want to operate my household like that.
Right.
But I can say that coming in as a single woman, remarrying with a daughter a young daughter at the time that I had,
Right.
I was hesitant at first
Right.
until you kind of showed me that you were trustworthy and that you were a man who was going to take care of the business, the family business. It took me a little
Right.
while to let go of my little purse strings and finally close my accounts that I had and just really come on board with a joint account.
Right,
But I
right.
eventually did, ladies.
Right, right. Yeah, trust is definitely, I mean, I have to have trust in her. She has to have trust in me. I have to have trust that she's going to do what she says she's going to do. I'm going to do what I'm saying I'm going to do. And we're going to have the funds to operate the family. Running a family is like running a business. I mean, everybody's a CEO because everybody is a CEO of their family. And so you have to run your family and make good decisions for your family. So trust factor, we have to have trust in each other. And so that's the main thing. Now, what do you think about say you have a couple, maybe the husband or a significant other, maybe they're a football player, or they're
An athlete,
an athlete, entertainer, and they're a millionaire before they got married, right? And he meets the young lady that he likes, that he wants to date. Do you think you should still go all in? They should still go all in together at that point before they get married. So he's successful, or it could be vice versa. The wife could be a millionaire status, and he's not quite at that level. Should they go 50-50 or should they go all in together?
I mean, that's a tricky question. I think it just depends on the couple, what foundation they have. I mean, I know they're a couple, they're dating. So if they're just dating, they're not married, I would be kind of hesitant on doing that.
Right,
Because
okay.
I'd just be hesitant about doing that. And especially if I work to get myself to a certain level.
Right.
And especially if I work to get myself to a certain level, I would be a little hesitant on doing that.
Right.
What about you as a guy?
So if we're at the same level, okay, I'm 6-figure earner,
But
you
we
6-figure
single?
earner.
We dating?
And now we come together and we get married. I'm a 6-figure earner before we get married. You're a 6-figure earner before you get married. We're both kind of like on the same level. I think we should go all in if we're both on the same level. Now, if I'm here, I'm millionaire status, and you 6-figure, you 80,000 a year or whatever, that's another thing. I
Oh,
would think.
really?
I do. I do. Honestly, I do. And vice versa for the wife. If the wife is millionaire status and I'm 80,000, 50,000 a year, I think that, hey,
We should tread lightly.
We should tread lightly. We should say, hey, let's earn trust first. Let's earn
But shouldn't
trust.
trust be established at that point?
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Well, I guess it's just like it was when I first came in, when we first got married. Because again, I was hesitant. I was like, I worked too hard to get to this space. I had all these things set up for me and this child, and I didn't want to risk it.
Okay.
So I guess even in that instance, I guess you would have to establish trust. But then you read so many couples that money becomes, the problems with couples is
Right.
sex and money. Those are the two
Sex and
main
money.
things,
That's
right?
it. That's
And
it.
so it's like that's a good question, but it's pretty tricky. Then people get attitudes. We have arguments about money,
Right.
and
Right.
you got this person got money hid here, and
Right.
they stepping out. It's just so much. I don't
So
know.
much.
It's too much for us to talk about today. Maybe we
Yeah.
need to bring some other couples on.
Yeah, let's bring some other
Bring another
couples
couple on
on.
to talk about it.
Yeah, we're gonna have a part 2,
Mhm.
and we're gonna bring other couples on and get their opinions.
Get their take on. I think that'll be a good topic to get somebody else, another couple, and
Exactly.
their feedback on it, because that's a pretty tricky one, and it's a sensitive topic, especially when you're dealing with finances and you're
Right.
dealing with people who individually who have accomplished a certain level of financial success.
Right.
And, then you're marrying this person, you're trusting this person, you love this person, but it's like, wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute, the
Right.
finances, hold up. That's where I
Right.
draw the line. So
Okay.
I would like to bring another couple to kind of talk about that. That would be
Okay.
good.
Yeah, that'd be good. And leave your comments of what your thoughts are of if someone is in a different if y'all in two different financial spaces, whether you should go 50-50 or everybody put it all in one pot. So yeah, leave comments, and I think we're gonna leave it there. I think that's a good discussion. We're gonna leave it right there, and we're gonna do a part 2. Let's bring another couple on, couples, and kind of get their opinions and see what the consensus is.
Chop it up.
Let's chop it up. Exactly. All right, we're gonna sign out. We appreciate you watching. Thank you. Hit the subscribe button, comment, and thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Peace.